Good evening. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. I've been eating here. Well, here I'm my garden area. Got my Challenger hop. It's almost hitting the roof now. So I think we have quite a lot of hops off that this year. I'm sipping my Challenger IPA, which is made with these hops. And I think also I might have actually brewed them in this very spot as well. So there's a bit of irony there for you. It's been a good week, as ever. Been very busy. Squashing bugs at work. I don't work in pest control. Homebrewers meet up this week. We're at the GCHQ, Good Chemistry headquarters, the Good Chemistry Brewing in Bristol. Had a few beers, drinking some of the new start there. Bob's one of Bob's brews, about 3%. Nice, tasty brew. Unusual colour, so it looks like, not to be horrible, it looks like dishwater. I don't know why. One of the local cats. But anyway, we had a meetup group and they all tasted my golden, what's it called? My British golden ale. And that went down really well. They all enjoyed it, hit style. It's more of a kind of session-y, summer drinky beer, which not together. I don't. So it's come out well. I think next month we've got our summer cooler competition going on, and I'm hoping to put this other summer ale which I just made. You might have seen the brewing video. That's going to be on in. Excuse me. So that's on being carbonated now. I kegged it up today, and I took it to specific gravity, and it was about, well, it was originally 10-15. It's gone down to about 10-12, maybe 10-11, which more or less brings me on to what I was expecting, which is about 5% ABV beer, which is a bit of a summer ale. It's supposed to be a summer ale. It's I looked at it in the hydrometer test jar. It looks very similar to the one I got at the moment, but it's going to have more of an orangey tinge to it because I put what did I put in it? I put some Unique in there to try and get that colour. So hopefully that will be good. I dry hopped it for about 4 or 5 days as well with Cascade, 100 grams of Cascade, and Cascade tasted really, really good. Hopefully it's just gonna. I haven't had much luck with dry hopping so far. I put one hell of a lot of hops in, and I just don't get your feedback. I tried to squash them in, and I don't know. I'm just not leaving it for long enough, or I don't know. I mean, this one here, I'd be told it's very hoppy. So anyway, this is my Challenger IPA. As you can see, it's really cleared up really well. It's still quite a potent brew though. 6.9%. I'm taking it easy. I've got to go out with clients tomorrow, and I've got a party on Friday with somebody else leaving the office because they've moved on. So I can't drink too many. I'm going to take it easy a bit. Obviously, with the homebrewers beat up on Monday when I had even more beer. So yeah, I'm going to give that beer a few weeks and get it cooled down. Hopefully the flavour will come out. It's definitely got the bitterness there, and whether it's got the flavour of the Cascade in there, I just couldn't quite smell it. I think it was just a bit too warm. I just can't taste it so much when it's warm. You just can't envisage what it's going to be like. I've got my Pilsner, lagering. I've just managed to get it down. It's just actually buzzing away there now. It's just cooling down to 3 degrees. I'm going to leave it there for 2 weeks and then keg it up when one of the kegs comes free. I've actually got a mild which I've had outdoors just in a keg for a few weeks, and I think it's gone bad. I am going to either purge it or have a chat to some friends who I give quite a lot of my beer to when I need to, when my supply's down, and give them a taste and see what they think. If they don't like it, it's going. But if I like it, I'll give it to them. And maybe it's just me being fussy. Maybe not my thing. But yeah, I'll give some feedback on what people think of it. They seem to like all my beer, so it might be just about the same standard as some of the beer in the local pubs around here. And what else? I haven't got a mill yet, so no more brewing on the horizon yet. I had a chat to my friend, and he said he's only got three roller mills at the moment, which are 170 quid, which I'm not keen on paying that much out. So he's got 2 mil ones coming in a couple of weeks' time, which, well, I don't need more room, so it might just fit in with what I want to do. Actually, I'm thinking about middle of the month I want to make let's make a barrel of beer for the street party, which is the start of the second week of July. And yeah, I haven't really got to make any more beers until middle of July then, really. But I've got to have the fermentation fridge free by then. It's too bloody hot at the moment. At the moment it's about 22 degrees outside, which is nice. It's just been raining today, so it's nice and cool. So that's me chilling out. But that's all the news. That's me up to date. A couple of shout outs. What have I been? Sammy Ferreira. It's nice to see he's getting on really well with the new brew shed. I haven't got any room for a brew shed. I just have to brew outside, which I can generally do most of the year. It's I've done it obviously on Boxing Day, and obviously middle of summer it's fine. I don't think anywhere it's raining, and it's not raining that often, I can't do any brewing, but apart from that it's always a good time to do it, and make sure it gets all those fumes off really well, don't float around the house. So yeah, go on Sammy and give some, hopefully he can get all his kid together and get his kind of brewing shed. I think there's a bit of a man shed as well, I think, around there. Shout out to Tony, nice to see him doing some British beers. Doing well there, mate. Oh, where are you? Harry Brew 69. He seems to have fell off the radar, but I suppose, like me and everybody else, really, we're just mad for it. It's really, really busy. And what else? A shout out to everybody else, really, in the brew tube and beyond. Okay, I don't think I'm ever going to have any intros or anything like that, which is maybe a good or a bad thing. But I'm never going to have background music, apart from when I'm doing stuff which is really boring, which you might have seen me do in the past. But please, if you like my channel and you want to see more of anything that I do, leave a message, subscribe definitely. You can always unsubscribe or ignore notifications, and thumbs up. But get in touch. If you have any questions. Oh, before I forgot, when I did have my homebrew meeting this week, one of the guys who's actually a chemist, and he gave us. He's a chemist and he's a brewer, so he knows about his water profiles and stuff. And he talked a lot about. We basically went through the whole brew process. I think I more or less got it right. But one thing he did the carbonate. And he talked about doing carbonate analysis. What you can do is to get a kit and find out exactly what your carbonate is on the day. You don't have to go for the whole rigmarole of doing a whole water test and getting all those different factors. But you can do this quick test with water, and when you do your brew day, it helps you get your brew pH just right. So some good tips. I think if you've got a brew you'll know what your water profile is like anyway. You can get most of those minerals, things like magnesium and sodium, just about right. But yeah, if you can get, I think he recommended you get a carbonate tester, and you can pick them off shelves for about maybe £7, and that'll do you for about 100 tests, which excuse me, was definitely worth the while. But you don't want to go under your pH, and you don't want to be over it. Actually, no, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's pain about if you just take too much acid. I haven't really had that happen yet, but it's always nice too. And also, while we were there, the guy Bob, he's the main brewer at the chemistry brewing in Bristol, and he said he uses the same kit. That's what he does. So that's what the brewers use. Go ahead and do it. Right, I won't ramble anymore. Have a good week. Please subscribe, like, tell your friends, and maybe I might even hit my 20 subscribers this week. It might happen, but I think I'll have a little celebration. I don't know what I'll do yet. 20 subscribers, eh? Yeah, it's a very small number, but I was looking at my Google Analytics, and I've got something like about almost 5,000 views on my channel. And fair enough, it's not all brewing, but it's 5,000 bruises. 5,000 hits is views or hits. I'm not sure what difference, but that's quite good. I don't. Well, anyway, have a good week, and I will definitely go now. Look out yourself. Bye bye.